We do dance, taking a chance.
What's going on, everybody? I'm over here testing some new stuff this evening. And let me see what's going on here. Connecting streaming software to live. I'm trying something new out, guys. There's always something new to be checked out. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. So we're going to just refresh this one more time and see if I get it to work. If not, I'm going to come back and practice again. So let me tell y'all what I am attempting to do this evening. It has been brought to my attention that I can stream live, right? Live through a tool also to Instagram. So this evening, that is what I am attempting to do. But for some reason, it's not allowing me to be great. And so I am just going to do test over here and see what is going on because I do like to test things out sometime publicly to let you all know what it is, how it doesn't work, things of that nature. And sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. What's going on, Facebook? What's going on tonight? But of course, because I'm over here, I need to share something, right? And actually, I am streaming to 7 locations at one time. We are on Amazon, Facebook Business, Facebook Personal, Real Estate Live, Six Figures in 12 Months, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And in my great attempts, I am trying to add yet another platform, and that is Instagram Live. Now, I think some of you all know I'm relentless, and so I will sit up all night and play with these tools, honey, until I get it correct. Because what we gonna do now that it's available is also stream live to Instagram. Okay, now that I know it can be done, baby, YouTube University, because I got a PhD at YouTube University, is going to teach me how to do it. But if you aren't registered for our digital lead generation program with the Real Estate Business Institute, I did include a link so that you can come over and learn how to generate these digital leads. I've actually started a new program. I'm always starting something new, right? I took my 6 figure and 12-month planner and made it for loan originators because what I've come to realize, I will say 95% of the time when I'm traveling and have been to 46 states, touched foot in 46 states, a lender is sponsoring me to come. And because we're seeing sways in the real estate market, I believe that we need to build or teach loan originators how to build their realtor relationships. Because when the interest rates started to go up, they weren't doing as much refi business. So I took our 6 figure and 12-month planner. Let me give you the copy. It is available now also over on Amazon. And we took this ink and we pulled it from our 6 figure and 12 months for real estate professionals. So this is our loan originators version, and we are coming out with a entrepreneur version. And in here, we talk about our 8x8 strategy, how to generate eight, basically how to reach out to 8 people by 8 a.m. and touching them, but allowing you to add 2,910 contacts to your customer relationship management system so that you can build business. So, one thing that was missing from that was if we're going to do this 8x8 strategy, everyone needs a customer relationship management system so that you can add these contacts to that system. But then we got to nurture them, right? And we need campaigns. So we're in the process with Wise Agent building out what the next step after you make those initial contacts look like. So for a loan originator, right, they need to be reaching out to 8 realtors by 8 a.m. based on their family, their occupation, their recreation, and their dreams. But here is where it's easier for the loan originator than it is for the realtor. The reason it's easier for the loan originator is because as a realtor, there are numerous places you can go and find my contact information. We should have a website. We should have our telephone number. We should have our email address. We should have our mailing address on some of our branding and marketing. Now, let me say this, if you don't have nothing I just mentioned, you're not doing a good job of marketing your real estate business, which is why you should be in the digital lead generation professional course this coming week. But so loan originators can reach out to 8 realtors by 8 a.m. And some of them have access to Broker Metrics, right? Which is a system inside of the MLS that lets you know what a realtor's productivity is. And they should reach out strategically. Actually, they should be friends with them, right? On Facebook. And so when I start thinking about 6 figures in 12 months, it's about the loan originator and the realtor building their relationships, leveraging social media for absolutely no money. When I think about the digital lead generation professional, it is taking all these tools, a bunch of free tools, let me say that, and developing lead funnels for your businesses. Okay. The reason I am successful in my businesses is because I lead with marketing and sales. So you got to market yourself in order to get people to look at you, in order to drive sales, right? So it really shouldn't be sales and marketing. It's marketing and sales, right? Um, and because the real estate market is swaying now, I see a lot of people are scared. You're scared, right? You don't know if this was a great choice. You didn't save enough money when you were making all that money over the last couple of years. You don't have a business plan. You don't have a marketing plan. And let me say this, I sat down this past year and I hired a copyright expert to get my copy and my story, my narrative together. And as I am telling her about our industry, I was sad. I was sad that people get a real estate license thinking that the pre license course is going to teach them how to sell real estate. The pre license course does not teach you how to sell real estate. The pre license course is the opportunity to learn how to sell real estate. So you heard it here. The pre license course does not teach you how to sell real estate. Okay. And then you come into this business, and the course you took that you thought was getting ready to make you a millionaire, it doesn't. And you robbed Peter to pay Paul to be able to take the class, and now you don't know how to generate any sales. And then you instantly think you should make the most money, not knowing, I'm sorry, not knowing that you don't know how to do anything. Okay. And education and training costs money. I'm just going to throw that out there. And so, in the eagerness to make the money from an industry that no one has taught you how to do, you want to align yourself to make the most money, but get the least amount of education. When you should be getting the most education because the pre license course didn't teach you how to sell real estate. So then we become an entrepreneur, but we don't pay our taxes, which then means we won't have any social security, right? And we don't invest our money. Be clear, be clear. There's a lot of money made in real estate, and there's a bunch of people can't ever retire in this good life. And seven-figure earners can't retire because they're not getting a return on their investment. Their marketing spend is too high, and they're not saving their money either. Okay. So you wake up one day and you are not financially eligible to retire. So you have to work until the day you die. Well, that's why we got business plans. So I have worked since the age of 10, since the tender age of 10. Okay. And I want to retire. But the only way for that to occur is for me to continue to actually be a committed, lifelong, active learner, but then to make sure that I have a plan, a business plan, a strategy. And those plans and strategies, they sway according to the market in which we're in. And so, yeah, I think we need planners in our lives. I think that we need tools in our lives. I think that we need classes in our lives. And I have a couple of classes coming up before the end of the year that will help you because I understand your pain. I understand your dilemma. I am one of you. And I understand the myths and coming into the business and what we think, our perception versus what it actually is. The other day, I complimented Sybil Martin and Paulette Edwards on a video, actually someone on their real estate team put up, because they showed the behind the scenes, right? So when Paulette and Sybil show up, they come in clean as the board of health, high heel shoes, baby. They got that hair floss and they fully made up. But in this video, it showed the behind the scenes, them cleaning floors, right? You know them girls could mop, wiping down countertops, on their knees, dusting, right? In order to get their listings in order. That's they don't just display themselves; they had to get them in order, right? And my compliment was this was like the first realistic video I showed a I've seen about our industry. Just that hard work, that grind, versus what we perceive, right? So they showed the reality of the real estate industry, not just the perception. So I want to say, Paulette and Sybil, great job with that video. Because, baby, a lot of people didn't know how y'all had to get down behind the scenes to have all this glamour, right, that you present to the world. But they was getting down. They do some things that look, the average realtor just is not going to do. And so I take my hat off to them for capturing that and being vulnerable, letting the world really know how they had to get down behind the scenes. And so this was a test, guys. I'm going to come back over here just one more time because what I wanted it to do on Instagram, it has not done. So what I am going to do is try this out a couple of more times, but I'm not going to do it to this audience, right? I'm going to have to do it a little bit different because what we going to do is make it work, okay? So I want y'all to go and have what's tonight? Oh, it's Saturday. I took a 3-hour nap today. Yes, it was a fabulous nap. As a matter of fact, I give thanks for my nap today. What I'm working through right now is the book called The Magic, where I'm working on my gratitude. It's worked for me in the past. I have a long list of what I would call them humongous, humongous announcements that are coming out over the next couple of weeks. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am living my dream, everything that I wanted, with the exception of one thing. Skylar and I were auditioning for a reality TV show. We didn't get the reality TV show, so I could put that out. Right, that didn't go the way that I thought it was gonna go, um, for a couple of reasons. Right, but it just didn't go the way. But I told them, I said, hey, if they change this one little thing in they show, we can make it do what it does. All right, guys, I'm gonna check y'all out a little bit later and come back and try this out. Get down with the me. Hey, the me team, baby. Let me tell you something. That video, I had to watch that video twice, right? Because I said, look at them showing the behind the scenes, right? Look, they down there getting down. And you know the average realtor is not working as hard as they work. But when you see them show up and they clean from head to toe, baby, with them heels on, they makeup done, they hair flossy, right? That's what people think. They don't know how hard they working behind the scenes. They don't know that they get on their hands and knees and buff out that one little spot on the hardwood floor so they just shine right all the way through. Not a scar in sight. They don't see that. They don't know that they clean toilets and go in basements. Oh, one of them was them mopping the basement floor, baby. They don't know that. And so it's our responsibility to paint a realistic picture because I hired someone to help me with the language, right? Because we often don't talk from a pain standpoint. It's the pain, right? It's the pain points that everyone endures, whether they talk about it or not, right? None of this is easy. So we got some pain points. So yeah, hey, Sybil over there, girl. Yeah, I love you too. Look, we are officially the OGs of Chicago. Now that's a reality TV show, right? We show them the behind the scenes. They see all that glamour. You open up the door, you welcome them in, but they should see the video behind the scenes for the 60 minutes that led up to you smiling at the front door, and then they see where that real work come from. All right, y'all. Everybody have a fabulous Saturday evening.